Good morning, y'all. We got a snowy morning in State College. We're, I don't know, a couple days in here. And things are progressing rather nicely.
Yeah, this is better. I'm in a better frame of mind. Deej tries to talk to me when like all the tracks are frozen and stuff, but now that I'm building things, I'm happy again. We got this series of falls done. I may have gone over this, and it's a little backward because Deej isn't standing down there in the water. Maybe he'll move. Oh yeah, he's gonna. Lucky you, you'll get to see this. This is probably the widest spillway stuff that I've ever built. This whole sheet is gonna break. This is gonna break into here, little pooling area where it's gonna break over into there. So different heights, different directions. This is gonna split around this rock. These spillways still need a lot of work done to them, but it's gonna split around this rock and fall into here, and then it'll fall down here.
So different angles, different hikes. Excited to see how this works out. And then just to get a little bit of some action over this direction. I'm like the machines, my hydraulics are a little frozen. Just a tiny thread of water into here, pooling area, wrapping around, spilling over to there. So that's this section, and yesterday we did a seam because it was the coldest day of the year. That's when you seam, whenever it's cold. And this is all big pooling area here. I don't know, maybe I'll put a rock behind here. Probably I'll put some rocks in here yet, but I framed that out yesterday. Deej spent all day doing the grading on this bank, the boulder work down along the pond, and he put in the 2 volts where the intakes are going to go for the exterior pumps. And so we took out, there was a bunch of pea gravel in this bog that was scraped out, and I lowered it because I want the pooling section in the bog to be a little deeper than it was. What we have here is kind of the framework for the next falls, which I'm excited. I'm still kind of sitting on the fence whether this is all I'm going to do. This is like 5 foot wide, and I would have the water flow to maybe do some stuff around the outsides, like some more spillways, but part of me kind of just wants to let it how it is, because thinking of like having a real heavy thread of water coming over here and just make it really, I don't want the water to be thin coming over here. I want it to be aggressive. This is really cool. It's gonna fall in here, give that real cool rooster tail, horsetail, whatever, sideways action right here. What I'm gonna do next, I'm going to start working some boulders in here, like here, 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 tie it over into here. Right here I want a big flat guy. I'm gonna bring some steps up there, and then I'm gonna backfill this, probably put in some real heavy fabric and bring some soil over here to just kind of break up this big rectangular blob of a wetland. We're gonna disguise it. It's still gonna be there, it's still gonna function. It's just not gonna be as obvious. We wanna kind of disguise that. Anyways, I'm gonna bring steps up across here to this big landing rock, and then I want to put some floating steps in here, maybe like right here, so that you can come up here and stand super close to this one, meander across the wetland, bring the floating steps up out of the wetland and around the mound to some more waterfalls up where the cat's gonna sit. Supposedly, like, the game plan is to get mound hike, you know, up another 5-6 foot from above this. So we still have some building to do, but really happy how this is turning out. I love how these rocks mesh. These were fun to build. It's gonna be cool. Get it? Like, cool, like 10 degrees. See what I said? Get it, Deej? I'm hilarious. Okay, well, I'm gonna go build stuff now. I drink coffee in the job truck now.